incorporates the Pilates stability principles to really train your core real well, and also some great stretches that we do in Pilates in V-Body's Relax Your Back stretches. So let's start off with some of those great stretches. And we're going to start down on your back on the mat with your screen to your side or down by your feet. As you start rolled back on the mat, feel just how that flat mat allows you to stack your posture with ease. Wiggle those shoulders down. Nod out your head and your neck and lengthen through the back of your neck. Feel your chest expanding as you open up. Feel your abs scooping in. Feel the glutes squeezing underneath you. Thighs squeezing the legs straight. And ankles and toes pointed at the end. Now connect those arms and stretch all the way up and overhead. Full body stretch. Then hug the right leg in. Curl yourself up and meet it. Try to pull forehead up towards that knee. Roll on that right ankle. Stretching that right glute. And extend long to full body stretch. Big breath in and left leg. Hug it in. Scoop and curl up. Flexing into that nice little ball. Roll on that left ankle. And bring that head, neck, and shoulders back to the mat. Extend that leg long and straight. Arms overhead now, squirm stretch. We're going from one side to the other. And make sure your arms and shoulders are in the right position for you. If this across feels like a better stretch for you, try that. Oh, that feels good. One more big breath into your squirm stretches in the shoulders. And turn onto your side so you're facing your screen. Now grip your ankle on that top leg and stretch on that quadriceps. This is a great way to stretch the thigh because you can really control your hip flexor. And you want to make sure that your hip is in neutral or extension. So your hip's not up here real tight while you're trying to stretch your thigh. So extend the hip and then stretch the thigh. Now bring the knee down. Turn the leg in. Ooh. Stretches that knee joint a little bit too, but that's okay. It's good to stretch that knee joint when gravity is in your favor. Now just set that leg down and just wave that hip in and out. There's a great little back adjustment you can make. Here. Let's try that back adjustment. Just wave that hip over. Put your free hand on your sacrum and just click, give it a little pop. See if you can adjust that sacrum into its spot. Don't make a forceful effort, just a little click and bring it back. Great, y'all. Hey, if you'll sit up on the side, we're gonna do mermaid and stretch out the obliques. Take a big inhale as you go over and up. Now, mermaid, you want to gracefully put that arm down to the floor. So you got to control your body over into the side bend and press up and over into a side bend and a twist. Grip your shin and pull yourself into that little bundle. Use yourself to stretch. Then open up. We're going to go all the way into a full side bend. Extend the arm, extend the leg. Lift the hip and stretch it over the top. Try to go fingertips to toe tips all the way. Add a twist, a twisting layer. And you're going to be sitting back into crawling lizard. Nice deep stretch on that hip. Flexing yourself down. Stretch out that glute muscle. If crawling lizard doesn't feel good, you can kind of push yourself up a little bit. Give yourself a little lift in that hip. Get you a big deep breath in and lower yourself down to the mat. Turn and lift yourself up. Now we're going to turn the other way for mermaids, the other direction. And you'll see how that takes us right into crawling lizard. Getting that hip opened up. On the inhale, going over. Exhale, press up. Side bend. Keep climbing. You're trying to make a C curve in your spine. C curve, but it's a capital C, so don't shrink. Climb up into your stretch with your neck. Lead it with the arm. We're going to the full side bend. Extend and lift. And you're up and over on that side. Take a big deep breath into the open lung. Big deep breath into the open lung. Stretch it wide and twist down to the floor. Now, as you twist down to your mat, you'll be able to sit back on your hip and you'll be in your crawling lizard. Stretching long and straight. If you want to push yourself up into a back extension here, extend upwards. And big breath in. And push yourself up and back into shell stretch. Now in shell stretch, just let those hips relax and twist your body side to side. We call this twisting shell. Now we have a really nice shoulder and back mobility move we call sidewinders. Sidewinders are going to go flexing your spine, but twisting. So flexing and twisting your spine and shoulders. This stretch feels really good when you're at the bottom, tip top of the head towards your mat, and then you take a big giant breath. Whew, send that breath into places it doesn't normally go in your back and lungs. Last one, plant your hands. You're in all fours now. We're going to flex and extend the back. Cat stretch. All right, we did a nice stretchy warm up. Now let's get things in control for our mat Pilates start, which is in our Pilates plank. We're going to start with cat stretch and get organized. You got your hands wide, palms wide. Plant your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Then step your knees a little closer together. Your knees go directly beneath your hip sockets. Feet the same width apart and flexed, ready to lift. Now do a few cat stretches, flexing from the middle back, scooping, imprinting, and then extend without hyperextending. Exhale, flex, scoop. Nice and deep. and extend without hyperextending. Now create your neutral position. Come to a straight spine position, and then if you naturally arch your back like me in lordosis, you want to tuck that pelvis under just a little bit. Now if you naturally flex your back in your low back, you want to pull your pelvis backwards just a little bit. All right, create your neutral position. Then lift your knees up about 4 inches up off the mat and hold your body stable. Now, while you're holding your Pilates plank, this is level 1 Pilates mat. While you're holding this position, first of all, keep your heart beaming down between your hands so you don't end up way back here. Then second, create neutral and practice your scoop. So you're gonna scoop the abdomen in, up like that. When we're in the studio, we'll come through and touch your low back. So when you scoop, you can feel your internal obliques, your deep abs, and your pelvic floor all scooping inwards for strength. You're not leaking energy out of there. Okay, last one, scoop, hold, and lower yourself down to shell stretch. Whew, just that little bitty Pilates plank was hard. All right, let's roll those wrists out. Hey y'all, remember, if wrists don't feel good, come on up to forearms, or down to forearms. We'll never do an excessive amount on the wrists, but it's just the nature of mat that you gotta do a little of your arm work, working those wrist and hand muscles real hard. Speaking of, let's do this. We haven't done this before online. There's different choices. You got a wide palm with 5 fingers wide, pushing into an even palm. You've got a boxer's fist. You can make a boxer's fist to hold positions. In my opinion, this is the best way to hold. Now, if you have fingernails, it's gonna hurt because you gotta dig your fingertips into your palms. But you wanna be on your middle knuckle. And both Bruce Lee and Mike Tyson says to punch from the middle knuckle, so it's probably correct. The last position you can do is claws, but you gotta be real strong in those fingertips to use the claws. Okay, those are your choices. We're gonna start our full body plank in 8 seconds. So let's go ahead and build it up through the Pilates plank. Lift, scoop, scoop, keep your scoop, and step the legs back. Now you're straight, glutes are squeezing firm, legs squeezing, abs scooping, and your chest is projecting your strength through your arms. Just rock back and forth on your toes. If you have bunions or other things that makes the toes not feel good during plank, don't worry about it. Just come down to here and practice on the tops of your feet. Okay. And hold. Now draw the right leg in, extend it back 3 times. And left leg, 6 seconds left. Left leg, 3, 2, 1. And set it down, sink it back to shell stretch. Whoo, great. Hey, roll your wrists. Get them rolled out. That's all we're doing on the wrists. We're going to do our last set of pedestals and side pedestals, starting up in 40 seconds. Let's do some recovery stretches here. We got tail wags. Go ahead and set your scoop, keep your scoop, and wag it side to side. If kneeling doesn't feel good, go ahead and get a pillow, a throw pillow now. Kneeling has got to feel good for the mat work, most of it. If it just doesn't, you definitely can find, you got to be creative and create your alternatives then. Even a whole sofa cushion. That's great. That works. If that helps you feel like you're kneeling better. But check on our site. We have on our Facebook at V-Bodies, we have a equipment list that you can purchase off Amazon. And I'll grab one of those little kneeling cushions and I'll show you. It's also a wobble pad for like rehab in the feet and stuff. I'll show it to you at the end of the workout. All right, we're rebuilding our pedestal position. Brace that neutral position, and then step your legs back. 1, 2. Now you're braced. You're squeezing the legs hard, scooping the abs in, and stacking up. Nice and tall, and hold that stack. Now step your legs out as wide as your hips. We're going to go 2 minutes total, 30 seconds per side. So you're going to turn to your side that's facing your screen. Turn up and hold your side pedestal. Now if this is too hard and you can't brace your shoulder, try stepping the bottom leg down and holding here. If that's too hard, try holding yourself here. But if you can rebuild, let's hold here for 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and we're going to turn the other way. Turning the other way. You're facing away from your screen now. Lifting up, bracing. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and turn back to your screen. Turn to it. All right, we're back on it. Now, a couple of details. Stable shoulder. Lift up through the hips and stack. You want your head, hips, and feet all in alignment. So you're not hunching into your primal strength, but you're stacking into your postured strength. Stack up. Now, split those feet out, ready to flip. 3, 2, and flip to the other side. Last 30 seconds on pedestals, y'all. Stack up. Get that head up out of your shoulders. Lengthen. Shoulder down, hips up. Brace to the bell. And return to the center. Step the legs down, 1, 2, and sink back to shell stretch. Woo! Hey, great job on stability, y'all. That's our halftime break. Go ahead and grab a drink. I'm gonna grab one myself. We'll take 45 seconds and be right back. Supine, down on your backs. You want an IG?
Yeah, done.
Todd wants to do little bitty Pilates
That's
moves.
when you put the fist.
Oh. I got you, Todd. We're about to do some. What's our time? Phone's dead.
Everything's dead.
21. Okay. All right, let's start down on your back. Return down on your back. And practice that stacking just like we did to start the workout. Actively climb higher. Tuck that chin, lengthen the back of the neck, and then turn it from side to side. This is a very safe way to increase range of motion in your neck. If you have trouble turning while you're driving, you want to practice your neck range of motion when you're down on your back. It's really crucial for your neck vertebrae to be in with no stress from gravity while you work on that. All right, last one. And we're gonna slide into our Pilates bridging series now. You're gonna slide the legs up, feet are flat, and legs squeezing completely together. Squeeze your feet together, your ankles together, and your feet together. Now let's start off with our imprint and our rolling bridge. Exhale, scoop, imprint, roll up. Take a breath. Exhale, roll down. Take a breath. Exhale, scoop, imprint, roll up. Take a breath. Exhale, scoop, imprint, roll down. Try to lengthen your imprint from the crown of your head down through your tailbone, tucking under, scooping the abs in nice and deep. You want to slide your hands under the back of your head as you fulfill that imprint, while keeping the back of the neck as long as possible. Oh, that feels so good.
Stretch it.
All right, last one. Stretch it up there. Stay up there and march your legs. Now, in personal training, we use marching bridge for you to prove your hip stability on each individual leg. Marching bridge is a level 1 move that you do day 1 in Pilates mat to feel how stable you are. And a lot of us are naturally less stable. Righties are usually less stable with the left leg down. But also injuries, ACL injuries, ankle or even toe problems can make your whole leg chain unstable. So feel stability now as you march your, let's do right leg down first. Right leg down, left leg up. Feel stability now as you roll your bridge down and up. You want your right foot 8 to 12 inches from your glute. You should be able to ground down through your heel and be able to flex your foot up. If that gives you a cramp, or it's going to, go ahead and put both legs down. Practice 2-leg bridging until the 1-leg bridge does not cramp you up. You do not want to go into cramp city with your exercise. Now roll up on your right leg, stay up, and just do little micro pulses. Thanks, Todd. Little micro pulses, pumping and playing tug of war. You're playing tug of war with yourself. Your abs and obliques are playing tug of war with your glute maximus. Make those guys pump against each other. The glute wants to break through the wall. The abs and the obliques are protecting your spine. Pump it. Pump it. Great. And 3, 2, 1. Up. March the left leg down. Hips stay stable. March the right leg up and start your left leg rolling bridge. Rolling down. Ooh, scoop and roll up. That feels good. Now you're trying to squeeze the muscles here. The left side obliques, abs. Squeeze those guys so hard that you feel your rib cage is almost touching your pelvis. Squeeze those muscles so hard. Whew. Get them. Now keep them as you play tug of war. Pumping, pumping. Obliques and abs resisting. And then left glute max driving up. Whew. That's the trick. No matter how strong you are, you got to make your abs and obliques dominant. Glute maximus is naturally stronger than the abs, but you got to make your abs dominant within yourself. So it should be a lot of effort. No matter, the stronger you are, the more effort you should feel like you're giving. All right, last one, up. And roll your bridge down. Woo, slide that leg straight. Left leg, straight leg raise. Let's stretch out that glute and hamstring right now. All right, stacking now. Stack, stay on the mat. Neutral. Keep your neutral position in your left side obliques, or left side of your back. Now, next time you pull up, sledgehammer. Now, imprint. Keep your imprint as you continue your straight leg raise. As this left leg is moving, the right leg is completely stable. Abs, especially left side abs, are up. Stay up and sledgehammer. Now you're flexing. You can flex up if you want. This move creates so much power within yourself. If you can demand the leg go straight. Where is that? Keep it straight. And pump it. Pump it. Pump it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And tuck in. Woo! Figure 4. Oh my gosh. Figure 4 stretch on that left leg. Twisting. That 4 feels good. About 20 seconds to recover on 4 before we do the other leg. And if you want to curl up, tuck into your short 4. And release to the floor. All right, a stacked right leg straight, straight leg raise. You got your neutral position, a slight arch in the low back, but you're still feeling your back muscles touching the mat. You shouldn't be able to roll a marble underneath your back. Ooh, it's harder to stay stable on my right leg today. All right, 2 more. Up and sledgehammer. Now as you sledgehammer, keep demanding neutral position. Neutral, neutral. Keep neutral, keep neutral. Now, imprint. Flex your back. Drive your leg up higher, and if you want to curl, you can curl. Now keep your imprint as you flex and point. Keep your imprint.
One more like that.
And 4, 3, 2, 1. And tuck into figure 4. Whoo! Stretch that hip out. You can stack and curl up. Grip through your hamstring. And extend long to your long 4. Slide the legs in and down. Great job. Bring those arms out to the sides. Let's do hip twist, the relaxing move. Going over to one side and then stepping and twisting over the other way. There it goes.
Clap.
Now you can create more counter stretch. Easy does it. Twisting and then twisting against it. Twisting against the hips up top. Big breath. And untwist the other way. You can find some lat muscles that get really tight in real life. Right here. You really get through the intercostals as well. Oh, stretch out through the shoulder. Take care not to hyperextend your back, so keep your scoop. so you don't hyperextend. Big breath. And unwind. We're turning onto our side. Okay, yesterday we did a lot on side leg series. We're just going to do a little bit today, just a little touch-up work. My hips feel so good for doing side leg series. I think when we open the studio back up, we're going to have to add a little more of that in. All right, we're scooping, lifting, and holding that mouse hole underneath you. Ideally, you're nice and long on that arm or shoulder. If you have that pillow with you, you can also put a real pillow here or pretend that your arm is your pillow. As you lift and lower, keep your point straight down the line. Straight down the line. Dead? Is it dead?
No, that's fine.
Okay. And leg circles, circles. And take a big breath in and change direction the other way. And last, we're doing side lying, side leg scissors, side lying. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And tuck your legs in on your side. We've got telescope stretch. Take a big breath in. And on the exhale, twist around and open. Big deep breath. And close it all the way up. We're going to turn onto your stomach, and we've got swan, turn and lift, press, lower, down. Back extension stretch, press, lower, down. Big inhale, lifting the hips now. You've got your full swan. Articulate, lift up through the crown of the head. And lower. Last one, lifting. Press up and back. Stretch the hips back. Shell stretch. Unwind. And just turn your other side. Turn your other side and then go long. We got full body. And we're starting in 5. Get yourself organized with the front of your mat. And start your lifts and lowers. As you do 2-leg lifts and lowers, this is really the foundation of Pilates style side leg series, which we have like 40 variations. But keep your mouse hold. That is really crucial that you scoop and keep your obliques up off the mat. Keep yourself as straight as an arrow, fingertips to toe tips. All right, double leg circles around. Drawing a circle with those toes, draw it around the bullseye. Go in the other direction, the other way. And the last one is side lying scissors. And 3, 2, 1, and tuck the leg and tuck and telescope. Big breath in and exhale, twist away, open, big breath in and close it back up. Alrighty, y'all, we're gonna finish up 2 stomach series on your back and split it with our butterfly bridges. About 6 more minutes and we'll be done with your Pilates flow for today. Let's start supine, neutral, and step the legs up to tabletop. 1, 2. Now you're squeezing those guys nice and tight. Curl up. We're doing single leg stretch. And we're going to do that series. Single leg stretch, the leg stretch series. Curling from the low abs. Use a leg to help you climb up. Get up out of your shoulders. Staccato breath. And double leg stretch. Tuck, extend, tuck, extend, tuck. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one. And tuck. Bring the head, neck, and shoulders back to the mat. Up kicks are next. They're done in neutral. Legs kick straight. Lift up. Pull them straight and tuck them in. Inhale up. Exhale, tuck. Inhale up. Exhale, tuck. Inhale up. Exhale, tuck. And the last one is scissor. Kick the legs forward and up. Keep them straight. Climb up one leg and lower the other. And switch. Now the trick on scissors is to squeeze your thighs so hard. How can our thighs run marathons and cycle hundreds of miles yet not be strong enough to straighten out that knee? Squeeze that thigh so hard, mind over matter. Whew. Squeeze it, straighten it. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Tuck yourself in. Bring that head, neck, and shoulders back. And step your legs down to your mat. Let your legs butterfly out a little bit of twisting side to side. We're going to set up for butterfly bridging. Last set of leg work for today, y'all. Bring those heels together. Allow those hips to turn out. Legs to rotate out. And roll your bridge up. Roll your bridge down. Keep getting organized. Get your feet in the right spot. Get your neck nice and long. Keep your long neck, especially as you roll down. Now when you roll down, here's your extra effort from the rib cage. Think top to the back of the rib cage. Touch the back of the rib cage to the mat first. Then roll down to your low back and tailbone. Tailbone, imprint, roll up. Then the top of the rib cage, the back of the rib cage lifts up. Now push that down onto the mat. Oh, first, and then your lower half. All right, last one. Roll up, stay up. Stay up, bracing your imprint, and marching. All right, a little more hip stability. If this doesn't feel good with the legs turned out, return to parallel. Do the same series parallel. Now try to make those feet touch right up against each other. Oh, and step it up. Make those feet touch. Oh. Now handcuff your pelvis. Feel stability as you shift from one leg to the other. There is zero movement in your pelvis. Brace the abs so hard that that's possible. Whew. That takes a lot of concentration. If you're doing it, great. Stay up there. One leg stays up. Pump, 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 pump. Keep it going. Keep it going. Pump. Imprint. Imprint harder. Scoop it. Scoop it. Turn that leg out. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And step your other leg down. Lift the first. Set your imprint. And dig under that move. You got to pump it. Pump. 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 Oh. Hey, if you feel the warning signs of a cramp, don't go there. Stay out of Crampville, even if that means being on both legs. Pump, pump, pump. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the leg down and roll the hips down. 2. Star stretch. Great set, y'all. Let's get long and wide. Rolling that neck from side to side. Let your jaw relax. Take a big, big breath in and slide the legs in and up. Step them up to tabletop. 1, 2. All right, last series today. We're going to finish rolling like a ball, and then we're signing off. Up and out. We're going to start with obliques, teasers, rolling like a ball, and that's it. All right, let's start off with, crisscross. Let's start off with crisscross, also known as obliques. Twist and switch the legs. Twist and switch. Twist and switch. Try to curl up so far that you don't feel your shoulder blades on the mat. You've curled your shoulder blades off the mat. Now twist with that in mind. And 3, and 2, and 1, and tuck. Bring it back. Teasers are next. We're going to sweep the arms around. Curl yourself up. Roll it back. Sweep. And curl. Roll back. Try to keep the legs stable. Keep them as stable as you can. Legs don't move. Oh, last one. Teaser up. Stay up there and pump those arms. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 4, 5. Last 1, 3, 4, 5. And we're rolling like a ball to finish. Tucking in. Rolling back. And rolling up. And 3, 2, last 1, and all the way up. Bye. See y'all tomorrow.